Hello guys, welcome to my channel. What is going on? What is up? I am doing a special tarot reading this morning that I really wanted to do with my curtains open, but the sun from outside was just casting this humongous glare and I was really dark and you couldn't see anything. So I had to close my curtains. So I'm looking at the reflection and it's a little dark, but it's still, with this white table over here, you'll still be able to see the cards and you can still see me. So I think that this will be just fine. I have my Virginia coffee mug with me while I'm drinking coffee. My cousin got this as a gift for me and my little sister when we were visiting her in Virginia. So, if you guys watched the previous video I posted like a few days ago, just kind of doing like a life update, I decided to wait until October to do the next phase of zodiac readings, just because it just feels really odd to do a September reading in the middle of September. Like I could do a mid-September, but then I thought, you know what? How about I just, like, while I get the ball rolling again, I'm just gonna upload kind of like random videos of things of different tarot messages that I feel inspired to share with you guys, okay? So that was kind of my mentality. And this morning I was, because I ever since I've been back in Chicago, it's been hard for me to just kind of like, because I have other things that I have to do. Like I've been doing things for my grandmother, I've been doing some home improvements. So I haven't been doing my tarot every day, but I just started. I was like, I woke up and I was like, you know what? I need to do tarot for myself. And like, I am so glad, like, I almost forgot like how good it makes me feel and how like on track it keeps me. Like whenever I do tarot every day, like I just feel so on track with things. I feel on track with everything. Like tarot has really, really helped me a lot this year, especially this year. Like when the whole COVID-19 thing hit, I was already on unemployment because I used to work on the cruise boats, and I was in the restaurant industry for the longest time. And in the winter time, we don't really cruise a lot, so I always have a lot of time for myself in the winter. So I was already on unemployment and I was just kind of like doing things. I was preparing to move. I moved to this apartment in May. And when the whole COVID thing hit, I don't know it was like within a week of COVID hitting and everybody being in quarantine. I already had two tarot decks that I had purchased from years ago that I started getting into and teaching myself. And I just got into it. I just dove head deep, soul deep, intuition deep, like spirit, like into it. And quarantine, like I was just, I just taught myself the ins and outs. I read a book on it and I discovered that it's just something that's in me anyway, because like my family comes from, actually, my family, a lot of my family a lot of my family members can do coffee grain fortune telling. And that's like an old school Balkan Turkish thing. I can't do that, but I used to watch some of my family members read people's fortune in like coffee grains. So like you drink coffee with your girlfriends and then you flip the cup over, and then when the Turkish coffee dries within the cup, it kind of creates cracks in the crust, and then that's how they read your future. So things like that have definitely kind of been around, but I took a particular interest in tarot, and I've always been very much connected to the spiritual realms, the mystical realms, magical realms for as long as I can remember. I had a lot of like witch friends growing up, and I always came into contact with people who were just kind of like into, exploring other worlds and other dimensions. So So here I am, and it's like I'm just really glad to be back in Chicago and to be doing this again. So sorry for the long intro, but I felt like I needed to get all that out of my chest, off my chest, just to kind of get used to recording again. So anyway, the reading that I wanted to do for you guys this morning is going to be it's going to be for those who are interested in starting their own business. Okay, so this is a message. This is going to be messages for those who are interested in starting their own business, and maybe it's something that you've been thinking about for a while, but you're not really sure how to go about it. You don't know what the first steps to take are. So I was inspired to do this reading because I myself am in the process of starting my own publishing company. I went to school for creative writing. So I graduated with a degree in English creative writing, and I'm ready. I'm ready to publish my own book. And I've always wanted to, I've always been interested in, I had some writer friends growing up who I adored. I just loved their writing, and I would love to be able to support other writers. I would love to be able to just kind of jump on that bandwagon and just start my own thing. I just want to do my own thing, bottom line. I don't want to play by somebody else's rules. I'm just going to put it simply like that, but I'm just starting my journey. So that is my goal. That is my plan. I've had a writing project that I've been working on for a while already, and I keep taking a break from it and coming back to it and taking a break and coming back. So anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. So let's get into you guys who are watching. Let's see what we have going on. Okay, so I did create my own spread for this, okay, and my own questions. All right, so I'm using the Enchanted Map Oracle to get you started. We're going to get started with 3 cards. So it's what do you need to know about starting your own business? What do you need to know about starting your own business? I'm using the Enchanted Map Oracle. We're going to pull 3 cards from here. What do you need to know about starting your own business? Let's see. One more. Ooh, Wizard of Awareness. It is kind of dark, and I apologize. I ordered a new webcam, and I'm expecting it the first week of October. So I'm hoping, and it's supposed to capture more light. I did invest a little bit more money, so it should be better. We have Magic Stream. Wow. And we have Moonlight. Okay. Okay, so let's start with the Wizard of Awareness. So for those who are interested in starting your own business, I am getting the feeling that you've already been collecting information, okay? You've been collecting information about what it is. It's like you're putting the puzzle pieces together, okay? It's like you're putting the puzzle pieces together. You're thinking objectively, and that is the best way to approach a new, when you want to start something new, when you have a new idea. It is about being aware. It's about being aware of who that idea is going to cater to, what that business is going to mean for the greater community, what it's going to mean for you. So I'm really, really, really getting a feeling of some of you just kind of you're really, really contemplating this very, very deeply. You're really examining, you're paying attention to social That's the best way to put it. You're paying attention to social dynamics, and you're paying attention to what it is that people are like. I'm getting like an internet business. I think maybe some of you are looking to start an internet business, and it could have to do with things that are involved in mysticism, but not necessarily. Not necessarily. I really do see this as like a CEO type figure. I'm really seeing this person in particular as like someone who wants to be the CEO. They want to start their own company. They really want to they want to know how to really kind of be the king of their castle, okay? So what I'm taking away is that it's like once you know exactly how big you want your business to be, that's when you can start collecting the right information, okay? Like, who do you want like your customers to be anyone? You know what I mean? Or are you only catering to a certain demographic, certain kind of people? Obviously, there's so many different kinds of businesses that you can open, so it really just depends. But I definitely see this as just like, you want to be the boss, and when you're the boss of your own company, you're creating your own rules. Like me, I just want to create my own rules. You really have to learn. You have to learn about people. You have to learn about how the world works and it's kind of like this, it's kind of like a stream of consciousness. And that's what I got from this like magic stream. It's like let your stream of consciousness just kind of go. Like open up a journal, take a book, take a journal. I always have a journal. I mean, I'm a writer as well, so I always have a journal available. But take a journal and just like let it all flow out. Okay, so that is what I'm getting here with this like magic stream, is just be this like wizard of awareness and really tap into your stream of consciousness. Open up a journal and literally write down everything that comes to your head. Everything. Just like let it all out. Like let it all pour out. I'm really getting the feeling that this is going to help you, and it's also going to help you break through, because with the moonlight card talks about like the subconscious mind and secrets. And the really awesome thing about spirituality and the mind is that we are connected subconsciously to each other. So it's like if you're able to tap into your own subconscious and you're able to get rid of those blockages, which the magic stream is going to help you do that. The magic stream, the being able to just write everything that comes to your mind on paper and kind of go with that stream of consciousness, that's going to help you get through blockages. And if you're able to get through blockages in your own mind and you're able to tap into your subconscious and your unconscious, you are able to tap into this like greater pool of awareness. You're able to tap into a greater kind of spiritual pool that we're all connected to, that all people are connected to. And you're going to find some really, really wonderful treasures there. So I'm telling you, I promise you, get a journal, write it all out. Just start writing. And whatever comes to your head, just write it down. And you never know, it might seem silly at first, but like as you keep writing, something is going to come out of your head and something's going to come out on paper, and you're going to be like, oh my God. And you're going to see like one little sentence or one little thing that can become the seed to a company. It could be like the motto, or, something that's inspiring, because you want to be able to inspire people. All right. And that's how you're going to get people's attention, with this like whole wizard of awareness thing. This is really freaking awesome. These 3 cards, like there's some magic going on there. Okay, guys, there's magic in that. I promise you. There is magic in that. Okay, so so now I'm going to get into the tarot cards, and I'm using the Influence of the Angels tarot deck. So for the next row over here, we're going to do what steps can you take right now? What steps can you take right now? Okay, so the journaling would be the first step. Stream of consciousness, work through the blockages, so you can see what the inspiration is, okay? So you can kind of like really tap into your inspiration, like for why you want to start this business, you know, like what's the greater purpose. All right, what steps can you take right now? So we're going to pull 3 cards for this question. What steps can you take right now? Yeah. All right, the High Priestess. My goodness. And like with this particular spread, I always start in the middle first, and then I go left, and then I go right. I know. It's interesting. The 10 of Pentacles. Wow. And the 7 of Cups. Okay. Whew. What steps can you take right now? Yeah. Get in touch with your intuition. And that's how you're gonna, with what I was saying about writing, about getting a journal and just like letting all your thoughts go, you're also gonna get more in touch with your intuition. The High Priestess, this is a major arcana, and she holds keys to divine wisdom, okay? She's like the scroll. Okay, she holds the keys to divine knowledge, divine wisdom. It comes to you when she's kind of like ready to, so you just have to like open that gate. And this is all under the Wizard of Awareness. So you just have to kind of open that gate, okay? And once you open that gate, we have the 10 of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Pentacles. So we're really thinking big here. 10 of Pentacles is like end game, end all. This is earthly manifestation of legendary. This is stuff legends are made out of. Okay, the 10 of Pentacles. That's the 10. That's the N. And Pentacles, that symbolizes money, financial success. Like this is having it all. It's having it all. And you know, we're really tapping into this. So this is really, you know, eyes on the prize, eyes on the prize. This is what I'm getting for current action. The steps you can take right now. Let me see, eyes on the prize. So I feel like if you can figure out what I'm getting is figure out what mark you want to leave behind, okay? If you want this company to last beyond your death, okay, if this is something that you want to go on and on and on beyond, you know, beyond your life, or you want to create something maybe for your family so your family can have something in the future as well. That's really where your head needs to be. Your head needs to be in terms of like, how can this continue to grow without me? Okay. How can this continue to grow without me? How can this like High Priestess kind of like divine knowledge kind of energy kind of stay present in my business. It seems a little vague, but I'm telling you, start with that journaling. Start with that journaling, okay? You have to find that inspiration. 7 of Cups. Okay, so this is talking about needing to make a decision. There's a lot of different choices. If you're not even particularly sure about what it is you want your business to be, or what it is you want to sell, or what it is you want to do, this is telling you that like everything might still kind of look like an illusion, you know? Like if you've got different options on the table and you're looking at these different options, maybe one thing looks a little more, maybe you're attracted to one thing because it's like sparkly, and you're attracted to another thing because it seems more practical, and you're attracted to another because it seems like it would be the easiest thing to do. So you really need to take like a deeper look at all those different options, all the different things that you're considering, and really kind of see where those different options lead you. Like start writing about them and see it. When you start writing about them, see where your mind takes you, okay? See what knowledge opens up. See what information comes to you when you start writing about a particular idea. And I feel like whatever idea, after you do that, whatever idea leads to this feeling of like, I can create a legend from this, or I can create like something really long lasting out of this, that's your idea. That's your business. Okay. So that's that. Okay, so moving on to the next row, we have what's the best way to overcome obstacles? We're going to pull 3 cards. Best way to overcome obstacles. And this is going to be under the magic stream. So these cards are going to be right under the magic stream. And remember, we were talking about the magic stream as the stream of consciousness. Whew. So what's the best way to overcome obstacles? Maybe like obstacles in your head, obstacles, maybe some blockages that might come up that will prevent you from taking a step forward in this new direction. Okay. I always like to pull 1 card from the bottom first and then 2 from the top. So we have the Knight of Wands. Wow, what's the best way to overcome obstacles? We have the Devil. All right, some bondage energy. Queen of Wands. Okay. Fire energy, Devil energy. Yeah, so you just have to push through. Like this fire energy, Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries, both fire energy, okay? This energy is very much just about cutting right through those obstacles. It's almost like those obstacles aren't even there. It's kind of like you're just throwing your flames right through them. So it looks like the best way that you're gonna overcome these obstacles is literally to just like flame right through this. And I'm honestly getting the feeling that this message is for a very particular group of people who are very, very driven, very much on a track to want to do something big, and very much on a track to want to do something very, very like, you know, you really want to go after this new idea, this business, you know, you want to make money, you want it to be great, you want it to be inspiring, you want it to be amazing. Okay. And with this Devil card over here, you might run into, so I feel like this is just kind of like saying like, just be careful that you don't, that you don't come off as like manipulative or Because with all this fire energy over here, I'm getting the feeling that nothing's going to stand in your way. Oh my God, there's like a little bug on my table, and it's just like, it's literally just jumping around, okay? So I'm already getting the feeling that like you are going to push through obstacles no matter what, okay? The drive to do this is so strong that it might actually turn into kind of like this feeling of like you being bonded. So like I think your biggest obstacle is, and the biggest challenge you're going to face is going to be you kind of putting yourself in a position to where you feel like you become obsessed with this idea. Sorry, I know that's kind of gross. It was a tiny bug. You might become so kind of like addicted and obsessed with this particular thing that you're pursuing. And you're going to be very much bonded to it in a way that could create some toxicity in you. Okay, so just be careful, be aware of that, because once it starts creating a toxic energy within you to where it starts controlling you, then you might need to take a step back. You need to keep things in perspective. It's okay to want all these it's okay to want something like so bad, but just like be careful that it's not going to turn you into someone that other people don't want to be around. You know what I mean? Like, just be careful with that, okay? So that's just kind of more of like a cautionary thing, because when you're dealing with a lot of fire energy, like the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands, and these are very, very driven, very passionate, very fiery energies, things can get a little destructive, and they can get a little, like self-destructive and destructive to others. So just kind of be aware of that when you're going after this, and when you're starting this new venture. Okay, so we're going to move on to the last row. How can your business best serve your needs and the needs of others in a way that promotes growth? Okay, this is kind of like something sustainable. I feel like it's nighttime outside just because of the reflection in this video, but it's not. It's like not even 10 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Okay, how can your business best serve your needs and the needs of others in a way that promotes growth? 5 of Pentacles. Interesting. 8 of Wands. And the Sun card. Ooh. Wow. I love the Sun card. Okay, my fellow dreamer. So, wow, there's going to be a lot of communication, a lot of force. So, overall, I think that what you need to ask yourself is, how is this idea also going to help people? Like, how can you really get to the root, like to the heart of your customer? Okay. How can you get to the heart so that they can feel like they're being taken care of? That's really, really important. And that's what I'm getting with this 5 of Pentacles, because 5 of Pentacles really talks about people who feel left out. People who feel left out in the cold. Maybe they're suffering, maybe they're in pain. So how can you really allow your idea to manifest in a way that can like heal people, that can really, yeah, that can really make people feel like they're being taken care of, like they're being looked after. Okay, they're being looked after, they're being supported. Okay. I mean, another question you can ask yourself is this a profit organization? Is it nonprofit? That's kind of like, I'm not really seeing anything in particular in the cards, but it's just like a kind of like an objective question you can ask. But you can have a profit or a nonprofit organization that can still help and support people in so many different kinds of ways. So that's just up to you to decide. But that's what I'm getting from this Five of Pentacles. Like, it's about getting to the heart of the matter and really getting to the heart of the things that people experience, the things that people go through, because the reality is that people do struggle. People struggle, especially right now, you know, like there's probably a lot of people struggling. So it's like, how is your idea going to help your community? This is very community oriented. There's 5 gentlemen over here. They are handicapped and they are out and it's cold outside. There's snow. There's a church right behind them, but they're just kind of, and there's an angel looking after them. So it's, it's kind of like, how can this best support the current circumstances, and how can it serve your community? Okay, how can it serve your community? So we're gonna leave that at that. 8 of Wands talks about fast communication. This is another fire. This is Sagittarius. This is fast-moving fire energy. So it's about just getting things done. Just getting things done. Like, let's do this. Let's do this. And confidence. This is what I get from this Sun card. Major Arcana. Have lots of confidence, courage. The Sun is also representative of the zodiac sign of Leo. And Leo is all about courage, bravery. Courage and bravery. We got fire. This Sagittarius card, the 8 of Wands, communication, messages. Also very much about courage. This is very much about courage. Very much about courage. A lot of people who do struggle, it really takes courage to give people hope for a better tomorrow. Okay, like give people hope for a better future, inspire others. So I'm really kind of feeling like, if this business idea and if this plan can really give people a new sense of hope for the future, for a better tomorrow, get a journal, just start writing, okay? Really be aware, okay? Tap into that collective subconscious, that collective consciousness that we're all part of. And you're going to get your messages, okay? If you just start writing, you're going to get your messages. You're going to find inspiration. You're going to find inspiration for how to move forward. Fire energy is all about inspiration. You're going to find inspiration for how to move forward, for how to inspire people, give people hope, a renewed sense of faith, so you can create a lasting legacy, okay, that will continue on, that will keep the ball rolling, keep it moving. Be careful not to you're gonna get tied to it, but just, it's kind of impossible not to become wrapped up in something that you're going to be working on day in and day out. But if you keep a good perspective on it and you're able to watch yourself, watch how you're behaving, and that's all about the wizard of awareness, is you can kind of like take a step back and look at your own actions, then you'll be okay. Okay? The sun, just confidence. Have confidence in the choice that you make. Have confidence in the decisions that you make. Have confidence that it's going to bring you happiness. Queen of Wands. She's sitting on her throne. She's ready to inspire people. Okay? And these are just energies. So whether you're male or female, these are just energies. But she's ready to inspire people with her ideas. All right? So this is the message that I have for you guys. For anybody who's thinking about starting their own business, who wants to do their own thing, this is the message that I have for you, and I'm going to leave it at that. All right. So stay tuned. I might be posting some more videos before I start doing my zodiac readings. So stay tuned. Subscribe. Thanks.